Well, good Monday evening to you. Y'all know who it is. It's Dan. I want to welcome y'all to my home in the sticks. Lord of mercy. Hope everybody's having a wonderful start to the work week. But you know what? Time to get some peppers started by seed. So give me a second. I'm going to show you what I'm finna do. Alright, y'all, let's go. What I have here is all my pepper seed laid out right here. The growing platform that we are going to use are these right here. These little peat pellets. Haven't really done much planting with them, but I have a few folks that I know that have had a lot of success with them. So we are going to give them a go this season. And how I have this laid out is I have some jalapenos right here from 2017 that I had, that I actually grew and saved the seeds from. And I'm going to grow this row right here and jalapenos. These are habaneros. These are Korean peppers, Tabascos, pasilla bajo peppers, chili serranos, some cowhorn peppers, tempranos, and cayenne Spanish slims. I love peppers, really love peppers, especially hot peppers. That's what we are going to try to grow by seed. This is the medium that we are going to grow it in. Let me get set up and I'm going to show you and y'all, what we finna do. Okie dokie. The first step in this process is we need to expand these peat pellets. And how we're going to do that is we are going to take some warm water and we are just going to pour it over these peat pellets and they will gradually expand. These guys right here, these peat pellets will actually expand to about maybe an inch, inch and a half once they are fully expanded. Here's our warm water. And let's just get to pouring a little bit of water on these guys at a time. And we're going to do this gradually. That's what it's looking like. Just pour some water in there and they should start expanding. What I'm going to do is once they start expanding and getting to about where they need to be, I'll turn this camera back on and then we will move into step dos 2. So give me a second. Okay, here we are just about 2 or 3 minutes into it and look how much they have expanded. All right, y'all, give you a little example. Here's one of our peat pellets and it has expanded to about 1.25 inches, and that's going to be fine. Hope you can see that. And that's going to be fine. We are actually going to take these peat pellets and we're going to drain off the excess water because we don't want any water in there. We're going to drain that off and then we're going to get to planting. So give me a second. Okay, here is our peat pellet. And what we are going to do is we're going to move this netting back just a little bit. And I'm using some tweezers because I'm just OCD anal like that. And what we're going to do is we are going to take approximately, here is our cayenne Spanish slims, and we're just going to plant, we're going to put 2 of these seeds down in there. Maybe push them down just a little bit. And we're going to cover them up a little bit of peat. Now if you really wanted to, if you had some dry peat moss that you wanted to put on here, that would work. And it's going to look something like that. What I will tell you is it is imperative that you make labels for whatever it is that you're going to grow. Here's a label stick, and as you can see, I have labeled over here cayenne Spanish and the date. Put the date on there too. It gives you a guideline as to how long it took for those seeds to actually germinate, if they germinate. Give me a second. I'm going to run down this line and get all these guys, all these seeds sowed in, and then I'll turn this camera back on. So give me a second. All right, y'all, we are about done. I'm about done. Let me show you. Here is all of our peat pellets filled up with all the things, actually all the peppers that we are going to grow. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this guy off to the side gently. What I have here is a heat mat. We're going to set this heat mat down and get it plugged in. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Here's our heat mat. And all we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to set it onto the heat mat. I'm going to set this guy gently onto this heat mat. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take these guys and I'm just going to set them off to the front. All right. We're going to set our lid right on top of the bottom part that's housing the peat pellets. Now, as you can see, I have everything all labeled out, representing what each row is. And all we're doing in effect is creating a miniature greenhouse effect. And I like using a heat mat. It works out really well. I've had good success with it. And we're going to see what happens. Now, what I'm going to tell you is peppers take quite a while to germinate. At least in my experience, they've taken, a while to germinate. Once the seedlings start to emerge, we're going to crack this guy open right here. This lid, we're going to crack it open. Dan, why did you plant 2 seeds per pea pellet? Well, I'm trying to get a good germination rate. That's why I put 2 seeds per pellet. Once these guys get to growing and I can see their first set of true leaves, I'm going to take this lid completely off. Another thing to remember is when you are starting your seeds out in pea pellets in a little miniature greenhouse such as this, we want to keep it out of direct sunlight. And once you get your first set of true leaves on your seedlings, then we can expose those guys to some sunlight. So y'all, I wanted to take you along just to show you and y'all, what I do, how I do my peppers, and I love peppers, hot peppers, and what I do to get the plant started by seed using this method. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. The thumbs up really helped me. If you haven't subscribed to the Homer 6 channel, y'all need to come on over and give me a look now, because I'm like always doing stuff, really. And with that being said, you know it's coming. Dan's always gonna say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine. And I mean nobody, especially when you're getting your pepper seedlings or your pepper seeds started. And we will see you and y'all in the next video.